So there are some things that you just ignore, like people will drink water now, people will eat now. As ephemeral as you may think that meals are, people, is it because of food that they are not filming? Yes, they might not film because of food. They might not film because of a bottle of water. They might not film because of one blade, one razor blade that they need on set and they don't have it. They might not film as a result. So many things will obstruct filming. So you as a production manager, your role is to make sure that everything that you need to make your production work, you get it. A production manager manages three things, 3 M's we call it. You manage your money, you manage men, and you manage his money, man, and machine.
For this particular movie, I had to design the scene from the first scene, the opening scene, to the closing scene. So you don't just randomly pick stuff, because you read the scene, you look at the location, where is this going to be filmed? Is it going to be on the beachfront? Is this going to be indoors? Is it going to be outdoors? Those little things affect the choice of fabric you want to use. If it's an open space, it's a beach, you want to use fabrics that flow. So you're talking silk, you're talking chiffon. So those are the little things you have to put into consideration. Then you have to look at the color of the location, you have to look at the greenery, the environment. So you're not standing on the blue wall and you're wearing a blue shirt. So that's a lot of work. So hand in hand, you have to work with makeup, you have to work with hair, you have to work with the art department as well.
Makeup artist makes a movie believable. Most times we liaise with the producer, the director, the EP, most times project managers, and then we find out that we have to create the character to fit the scene. Some might be like a maid. A maid really doesn't really have to have much makeup on, and at times it could be a pregnant woman. You have to create and make it more believable as the month progresses or the baby develops. You have to make it that believable. Times it could be like blood scenes. You have to make it really believable, so that, because most times we interpret from the viewer's point of view.
We're doing a lot of work on this set. I mean, it's a lot of the things that you might not notice which actually take the most time, because we've got some amazing actors, but for some of them we have to age them, make them look a little bit more serious and worthy of being put forward for a CEO position. You know, they're not going to take some young people to be in this position. They need to be in their late 40s, early 50s. And then with the other actors, like somebody like Angelique Kidjo, who is an amazing icon, she looks young for her age. So we're having to make her actually look a little bit more her age as well through makeup and hair. But if you notice it, then I did a bad job.
Another significant part of film production is editing.
Hello, Vicky.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you. So, what are you working on?
Victoria Akujobi is one of the film editors around. She tells me about this post-production process and what happens to loads of visuals that come from movie locations.
Okay, so I piece it up with the help of the script and then the guidance of the director and make it into a film.
I'm ready to do this. Babe, you know I audit for restaurants and lounges.
How long will it take you, for instance, to work on a particular movie?
It depends. It depends on the movie. It depends on the duration it was shot. It depends on the length of the script. And then it depends on the camera sometimes. A short film will be done in 2 days, 3 days. It depends on the kind of short film. Is it a 15-minute shot? Is it a 30-minute shot? Is it a 45-minute shot? And then a full movie may take you a month plus to piece together.
Technically, what else do you do or do you add to the visuals that come from the set?
After editing, sometimes I have to color grade to make sure the film looks very beautiful, and then it pops. So, and it depends on the look the director is going for. I have to make that work too for him.
Action.
Take my yoke.
Take it from Tiopi, please.
Nigeria's film industry, often referred to as Nollywood, is one of the largest producers of films in the world. It's estimated that about 50 movies are produced per week, with the industry generating on average $600 million annually for the Nigerian economy. Over 1 million people are also employed, which makes Nollywood Nigeria's largest employer after agriculture. For those behind the scenes, what is obtainable in terms of income varies.
Now, talking about budgeting in film, it doesn't have a permanent way. It doesn't have, budgets are not fixed. It depends on the production company and depends on the producer and the actor you're working with in most cases. So sometimes those behind the camera can get more money than those in front of the camera. And sometimes those in front of the camera can get more money than those behind the camera.
Take one step out, lady. Take one step out, then walk back into that space. There. Action.
Filmmaking is hard. It's not a. Look, it's not a triple heart bypass surgery, but it's hard. You have to. You wait long periods of time, so job stability is always an issue. But I would say, how long is a piece of string? If you want to make money in this industry, of course you can make money. You just have to do certain things. You can make commercial films, you can direct commercials, you can do music videos, you can direct on television. So there's ample financial opportunity. The question is the regularity of that financial opportunity. That's why sometimes when I teach, I tell people it's easier to go work at the bank. You know you're getting a salary every month. The film industry, you might not. But if you have a passion for telling those stories, you'll find a way and make it work. And I hope more people do that.
3, 2, 1, and lean forward a little bit, Timmy. The white light is still on. Take 5 beats before it goes off. Action!